guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and I'm here with TEAGAN 75.
Hello.
We look stupid.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Apparently these glasses... What was that little... whole episode.
Yep.
You know what? I look like a little person with a jetpack on.
Yes, I know.
From behind.
Little gnome, you know.
Yes, I'm gnomey. I'm it's called Dwarf's Tale. I'm a little dwarf.
With a tail.
Oh my god, it's... You know, there's just times that magical things happen. You just have to sit back and revel in them.
Yeah.
If you could give me a moment while I revel. Ooh.
Okay.
Ah. Oh. Alright, done reveling. Okay.
Alright.
So in betwixt the videos...
I've done nothing.
In between, I mined.
Okay.
Got a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
I made bronze. Now, let me explain when I did that off camera. Now, some people might think, well, because, you know, it's kind of time-consuming and whatnot. But the real reason I do it in between episodes is I keep forgetting how to do it. And there is a plethora of profanity. Usually mumbled. Not always in English, which is weird because I don't speak any other languages. But even though I don't know what I'm saying, I know I shouldn't be saying it. Like
it's just the way you say it, right?
Yeah. You can make any word like a curse word if it's said just right.
Exactly.
If you're just sitting here and you're like gritting your teeth and you just go, oh, Farfignugan. That is offensive.
Yep.
If you say Farfignugan, that just means quality German cars.
Yeah.
But you say gritting your teeth, you know, quality. What?
Nothing. You go on.
Do you have a problem with the Volkswagen Jetta?
Oh, it's not my preferred brand.
It is a quality, sporty, fun, yet very sensible family car.
Okay. All right.
Besides the fact that the company made, you know, vehicles for Nazis during World War II. Other than that, quality mode of transportation.
Okay. You've had one before?
Oh, God, no. I wouldn't.
Okay.
All right. So we have a lot of ingots, and we have left off this bad boy. Now, this isn't like chunk loaded or anything, so it's not running when we're off. But this bad boy is, even during all that mining, I was on here for a while.
All right.
I went into the little dimension over there by the trees and just went down low and just went ham and went through a good handful of hammers. I got a little bit left on this one. Oh, I got a whole full one. I could have kept going. I wanted a nap. Anyways, this guy is still running. I did put some more coal in here because the coal, I think there's only like 2 left. But the water in here is still sitting at 59%. So that hasn't gone up or gone down since we switched it over. And of course,
yeah, because it's basically it's basically self-maintaining itself right now.
And unlike myself, this thing is no longer salty, so that's good. Yeah, I put a chest up here because I had to drop a bunch of stuff before I went mining. So, all right. So, if we bring up the old book here and we go into Crossroads, the next one is Jesus, man, okay. Just the amount of text.
I know. There's just a lot of stuff that I have
decided,
and it's less than the book itself.
I know, but still. I have decided it's time to replace the fuel heater. Interesting. The heat exchanger does a curious thing. It will turn lava into cobblestone and generate heat in the process, enough to run my steam boiler. I will need a drill to break the cobble so that it can keep going. The drill uses rotary power, so I will a few gears. So I will a full gears. She got like weirdly Italian in there. Mamma mia, you will a few gears.
Yep.
I put a heat exchanger in the same spot as the fuel heater and dug out the block underneath and the block next to the spot. I'm already lost. I placed lava in the spot, not directly under the heat exchanger.
So it will flow under.
Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. Does it not eat the lava?
No, if we put it in a spot that's not directly under the heat exchanger, it will keep flowing into the spot. Like, you know, like how you do a cobble gen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just let it flow under the heat exchanger. Then the heat exchanger will turn to cobble and the drill will break it.
Okay.
And
So I'm going to look up heat exchanger. Insulated heat exchanger. Okay, now hold on.
Do we need
in the book? Oh,
well, we just want a regular heat exchanger.
It looked a little different. All right, so that's just copper and iron bars. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna have to get lava.
All right, I'll go get lava.
I think there's some relatively close to the door of the.
Look.
Oh, wait.
You have an extra bucket. Yay!
I thought you were a magician.
Okay, I'm a magician. Whoa!
Okay, number one, no magician ever starts their trick with "I'm a magician." It just doesn't. It doesn't sell the trick nearly as much.
Yeah.
Also, don't start with "ta-da."
Ta-da!
She doesn't listen. She doesn't listen. All right, and then we need to make a drill. And that is just a butt ton of iron. Okay, that's pretty easy. Now, so far, the recipes in this mod seem fairly simple.
Mm-hmm. It's actually the concepts that are not as simple.
Okay. All right, so now here's the only tricky part. We made a second layer 1 block thick.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab us a stack of cobble. And we are going to have to be a little lava tricky, but you know, it's okay. We're in a cave. It's kind of a thing.
Yeah.
All right, so we're
going to remove this.
Okay, so that guy's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we need... This gear probably has to move, right, or no?
Well, for now, we'll do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we need to put the heat exchanger here, right?
Yeah, right. Or we move all this up 1 block. What do you
want to
do?
Fine. I'll put something under. So I put the heat exchanger here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then where does the drill go? Where the hell did you go? Oh, there you are. Ta-da! See? Better! All right. Solid pickaxe. Solid pickaxe.
I broke that, yeah.
I have one. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the drill is going to have to go in this spot.
Let me go put blocks under that.
Okay.
Just clean up your mess because you just leave a cobble on the floor down here. All right, so we got that.
Yeah.
Coming back up. Here we go. So the drill is going to go where?
All right. Let's first of all, let's remove this for now. And then, oh goodness, it's going to be hard to get in there. If you can, make the drill, like, right-click it on this face of this cobbles right there.
So that it's facing that way?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Why did that seem so hard for you to explain?
Well, sometimes it doesn't want to do it.
Did it?
So, alright, good. So that's good. And then we're still going to have to remove this one. But I'm going to just place this right there. Okay. And then I have the extra gears. So we can do... And then you should have...
1, okay.
Okay, 1. But we're going to need 1 more. But do we get gears? We do get gears as the reward, so...
Okay, now we have a bunch of gears.
And then I'm going to place 1 right there.
Ah! That's fancy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now it's going really slow because there's no heat going.
Yeah.
But if we put that there, there we go. Now it's going to make a lot of cobble, but sometimes a hopper, if you want to keep all the cobble, we can put a hopper there. If you don't want to keep all the cobble, then
I don't care.
Yeah, we'll just let it burn up.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Right here. You just do that. So. Okay, so now here's the only thing though. Now this is at this point right now, as we sit, this thing is 100% self-sustained.
Yes.
Okay, so this thing will run into now. Do the gears ever break or anything like that? Okay, so this thing is now. I'm assuming this isn't much power, even though those wheels are spinning pretty decently.
Right, because once we start adding something that's going to require that power, you'll see it slow down.
Okay, because it's gonna because of torque.
Now we're using tin because they're actually the best right now. Because if you look at the gears, you'll see a mass and an inertia. This is where the math comes in.
Oh, wonderful.
These are the lightest gears you can make. Of course, they're tin, so they're a little more expensive. And then their moment of inertia it's relatively quick.
So,
and if you look at
so the first number is how heavy they are, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then the inertia is how fast they can spin at a maximum, I'm guessing, or how much torque they give out.
Whatever inertia means. I thought that was like a burst of power, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not thinking it.
All right, so if we look at them here, iron is 1,000, pushing out 125. Gold is 2,500. Which is weird because gold is way lighter than iron. But anyways, pushing out 312. So that's a pretty, I mean, it's pretty much that almost evens out because you're like 2.5 times more mass.
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting not quite the same amount in inertia. Copper is pretty close to iron. Copper is actually not that bad. It's a little heavier, but a lot more, like 40 more power. And then tin is the lightest, it looks like, but it also looks like it's giving out the least amount of power.
Yeah.
Because it's only giving out 114. Bronze, close to iron, little heavier, and then the last one would be copshoium.
Copshoium, yeah.
That apparently does not a damn thing.
It actually has no mass, which means it doesn't slow you down.
Okay.
And then it needs something else for its inertia.
Like positive reinforcement, or you're doing so good. You're doing a little copy.
But those will come much later.
Okay. So right now, tin's the lightest, but it's also the weakest. So
yeah.
Now I see that we have tin gear, large tin gear, and then tin toggle gear. Toggle, I'm assuming, has something to do with like ticks and turning on and off and that kind of thing.
Yep, we'll use those.
The large tin gear, is it physically larger?
Oh yeah.
Once again, the giggle is what gets me. So
it's big.
Okay. Well,
but it also takes a lot of tin to make. So.
Technically, it's large.
Yeah.
The big tin gear would be a completely different gear team. Okay, so we got that. So now this thing is 100% sustained.
Yeah.
Now it looks like we can go down. We can't go up because we need other stuff somewhere else, I guess, or some kind of that. All right, anyway. All right, so should we go radiator or should we go water pump?
Let me see. Radiator turns it back into heat. I don't think we need that yet.
Okay.
So let's just go on with the water pump.
Okay. All right. I think it would be a good idea to store water. Okay. I need a way to pump it into a tank. A reservoir would work nicely. The mysterious journal says the rotary pump would do just that. I think I will set up a new sustainable power system by following the same previous steps to run the pump and use some fluid tubes to fill a tank or maybe the reservoir. The pump will draw water from a source directly under it. The water can be piped out the sides, and the gear goes on top. However, it will only work if the gear on top spins clockwise. Picky machine.
Yep.
Okay, so what you're saying is that we're gonna build all of this exact same thing again.
We can, or we can just use this one because we're not using it for anything at the moment.
Well, I didn't know if this one like had plans.
It's whatever plan we want it to have.
Well, I think the machine should have a say. Just saying. Just saying. All right, so we need to make a rotary pump, have 8 fluid tubes, and another master axis. Now let's see. We have 7 fluid tubes, of course. All right, I'm gonna make this pump thingy.
I have 3 more here.
Okay. I'm gonna pump up the jam. Pump it up.
Well, yeah, okay.
Pump up the jam. Okay. Bronze, glass, and axles. Okay. By the way, bronze, glass, and axles were the actual original 3 members of Guns N' Roses. Little factoid. Let's see.
All right.
Got some more iron, and I'm gonna need some stone. Where's my stone at? There it is.
Any stone? Okay, good. It uses regular stone too.
And then bronze and glass. And I think look at that, 7 glass already cooked up. Look at us being accidentally prepared.
Yeah.
Bronze right here. Okay. All right. So to make the rotary pump, need to make 3 of these axle thingies, and then boom. Okay. So we got that. We need to make the master. What's it called? Master axis, something like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Did you make the pump?
I made the pump. Yeah.
All right. Master axis just uses a lot of iron.
Yeah, I got it. I have all the stuff on me, so.
Okay.
Okay. So now, and then there it goes. And then from this, we're going to get another rotary pump, another fluid tank, and 4 fluid pipes. So.
Yay.
All right, so the concept is what we're going to do is we're going to use this thing to pump water. Now, do we need a source like this type of source block or just one water block or
the source like that, so it's in. Okay. It doesn't go away. Yeah.
All right. So if we put it here, does that work? Well, if I make it big enough.
Yeah. It should. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just have to.
I don't know what I'm doing,
properly.
So that's where you come in. You're the one.
See, these things can just go as weirdly designed as you want. So.
Well, I didn't know if like too many gears kind of took away from the power or anything.
It does. Okay. But this is close enough. It should be good. Okay.
All right. So we put the pump right here, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Like that.
All right.
And then it has to have a gear on top, turning clockwise. Crap.
Clockwise, I believe.
Okay. So how do we make it turn clockwise?
All right. So first, we just need to see how it would spin. Okay. I guess it's not going to do that. That's going what? Counter, right?
Okay.
So we got to.
Oh, you got to change the amount of gears to be able to turn it the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I don't think it'll go on here, so it's like I can't. All right, so I always have trouble thinking through this.
Hold on, let me play around here for a second.
Okay.
Okay. So here, and here goes that way. So if we go, so we just got to add one more. So it was 1, 2, and 3. So this is 1. Crap.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why didn't that go there? Damn it! I did the exact same thing, but with a lot more gears.
Yeah, I know. This is the fun part. What if? Okay, so Yeah, see, usually I like do this by. How did I do this before?
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It'll be good.
Because I don't think I can put the gears on any of these faces because that's where the.
Where's the crap? Oh. If I move all this over one block,
It probably would work
it
then.
would work. All right, give me a second. Now that I understand what I'm doing, kind of. All right, and let's do this. Break that. Let's go ahead and break this out. Let's do that. Let's get our stupid bucket. Go grab some water. You know, this whole water thing would be a lot easier if we could build a machine that would just fill water in a tank for... Oh, wait.
I've got one bucket that I can. There we go.
Okay. So now, watch this not work. Okay, so there. All right.
Yep.
And then here. And then here, 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 and here. Get on the damn wall. Ha-ha!
And you can see it's filling up.
Nice. Okay, so then we're going to put, like, do we just put the tank, like, here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would work with a fluid tube in between.
And we just go, wait, are these fluid tubes? Yeah, like that. Okay, so now we basically, let's see, this thing has 31% full.
Yep, it's working.
Full.
Yay!
Okay. Now, question, if we put more than one fluid tank together, does it ever go kind of multi-block or no?
Not these.
Okay.
Only the Embers ones do, and that's it.
Well,
works with
there's a
Embers.
lot of other tanks from a lot of other mods that,
Right.
that do that, but then there's a lot
I think
that
he
don't,
made
so.
this pretty compatible with other mods, as far as I can tell.
Okay, so now we got water coming in, and we're actually at the end of this episode already. So we're going to pick it
Alright.
up from here, and we're going to figure out what the hell we need all this water for. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. If you're watching my view, make sure you go check out Teagan's channel down below. And while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button. If you're watching her view and wanted the same for me, that would be great. It is almost the beginning of December, which is a great time to treat yourself. Buy yourself a little early Christmas present, or maybe put it on the old Santa list, which is not me, by the way, before you say anything. And maybe come hang out with the squad. You can hang out with us and our Patreons, chit-chat with us on our Discord, and hang out with us on our server, and just have generally a good old time. So go check that out. All the information is down below. The first of the month is the best day to do it, to get the most bang for your buck. And lastly, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, speaking of bangs for bucks, if you want to get your own, that was a horrible segue. If you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go is Aim to Game. Use the link down below so you know you're coming from the squad. Use the coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next wonderfully spinning episode, we want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.